Hello, I'm Andrew Comstock, and today we're going to talk about how to use 529s to pay for K through 12 education. With the tax law changes that came into effect in 2018, you can use up to $10,000 per year from a 529 to pay for K through 12 education. We know the cost for K through 8 is generally 5 to 7,000, maybe even $8,000 per year. And high school, particularly in the Kansas City area, is around $14,000 a year. So that $10,000 could come in handy. Both Kansas and Missouri allow for you to withdraw money from your 529 to pay for K through 12 educations, but not all states do. So you want to check on that first before you do anything. So you're more than likely to use these 529s probably for high school because the bigger dollar amount, but we do see a lot of clients using it on K through 8 education. The biggest benefit overall on a 529 is that tax deferred growth component. Now, because you have a shorter time horizon in terms of using this money, you do lose out on that benefit in somewhat. So you mainly are focused on probably that secondary benefit, which if your state allows it, is that state income tax deduction for any of the contributions you make to a 529. So let's walk through an example. I think that'll probably be helpful. So we have Tim and Sarah, and they have twins who are going to be starting kindergarten this fall. And they live in Kansas. So they contribute already $3,000 per child, so $6,000 total, to their college funds. And they're happy. That puts them on the path to hitting their goals for maybe saving 75% or so of their kids' college expenses before they arrive in school. Now, we know that the kindergarten costs are going to be $5,000 per girl. And in Kansas, you can contribute up to $6,000 per couple per child to a 529. So what we probably would recommend for them is, since they're already paying $3,000 into the 529 for college, is they take that other space, that $3,000, in order to get the $6,000 state income tax max deduction, and then use that money to pay for kindergarten. So they would be taking $3,000 out of the 529 and applying that towards the kindergarten expenses, leaving about a $2,000 balance for each of their kids. They're maximizing their state income tax deduction, and that's going to be saving them, a few $100s a year on taxes. Not a huge win, but every bit helps there. A second example would be, again, we'll use Tim and Sarah, and Sarah has had a positive surprise. Her mom and dad said at Thanksgiving that they're going to pay for all of the kids' college. That's part of their estate plan, and that's part of the gift that they're going to be giving to Tim and Sarah at some point. So we still would recommend that Tim and Sarah contribute to a 529. We would like them to put all of their contributions, in, so $6,000 per child, but at least the $5,000 they would have, to cover that tuition cost for the year, assuming that $5,000 is still the cost for kindergarten. Again, they're maximizing that state income tax benefit, and if they contribute, say, the maximum of $6,000, they would have about $1,000 left in the account that could grow tax deferred. And you could let that money grow and accumulate, and would be helpful when it comes to high school, because we know that, you're going to have probably higher expenses in high school than you do currently in K through 8. So, having a plan when it comes to using a 529 for K through 12 education is important, and everything's going to be really unique depending on the state you live in, how much you have funded already for college or want to fund for college. You don't want to be pulling away from those college funds to pay through K through 12. So it's mainly optimizing that tax benefit if you feel comfortable that you're on a good path when it comes to saving for college, if that's the ultimate goal. So complicated topic. We're happy to answer any questions you have. If you've got questions on this or any other financial planning topic, please reach out. We'd love to speak with you.